Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing a new game called Banished. I bought this off of Steam for about $6. And yeah, this is a new Banished game. So I'm guessing since I've took the tutorial, I know how to play this game pretty well. So we're gonna go to new. You'd go to load if you had any new games, tutorials, those tutorials that I took. So what I want to call my town is, oh, and boy, yeah, wait, Boyton, yeah, Boyton. Map seed generates a random number, which generates you into a random map. So I usually pick valleys because it's more softer and it's more calmer. Mountains would be like very snowy and it'd be very hard to survive with all your people. So I pick valleys. Terrain size, I want it to be small since it's going to be easier. If it's medium, then it's going to be harder. Large, which is like extreme. And so I'm picking small. Climate fair, I'm going to do it fair because I don't want it to be mild because that's too easy. And I don't want it to be harsh because that's too hard. Fair is fair for me. Now, starting conditions would be medium because hard is too hard, and yeah, I just want it to be a regular gameplay. So now we press OK, and this brings us into our Banished game. So I'm guessing the storyline of this is that we got kicked out of our town, and we got to build a new one. And multiple people got kicked out of their town, because I've seen a couple of YouTube videos on this, and it looks pretty fun to me. So I said, I gotta buy this. So I did, and now I have it. So, oh no, it's snowing. What? Hold on. Anyways, what you would want to do is you want to go to Tools and Reports. You'd want to go to this keyboard type of thing. You want to press on that, and then it'd show you Boyton, your name of your town, how many people are in your town. 15 citizens, yes, but there's only 10 citizens, aka the 15 citizens are practically, like, 5 of them are children. So when they grow up, they will become number of adults. Yep, those are adults. That counts as adults that can actually work. So what you want to do right off the bat is build 5 houses. So what do you want to go to? You want to go to house emblem, and brick houses will like not make them cold, they'll just stay normal, but I usually go with wooden houses. So what you want to do is press R to rotate it, and there we go. Now we got our first house being built, second, and third, whoa, and fourth, and fifth. Now, what you would want to do is you click on these houses, and these are builders. I usually hire 3 of those because it's a fast amount, and that's what gets them done very fast. So your citizens without jobs or children like would get materials from the stockpile, and these are the materials I have from the stockpile. They get materials and then bring them until the foundations are made. And then once those foundations are made, which are like 16 out of 16 logs, 8 out of 8, and that means all the materials are needed, and now the workers can build these. Now, while these people build these, if you want to zoom up time, what you want to do is simulation speed, which is the clock. And you'd want to go to pause if you want to pause and fix something, or you go to run times. You can speed it up to 10 times so they can build faster, they can do everything faster. And so I usually do this when like they're doing nothing and they're building a very long thing. So this is what I like to do, and if I'm through winter, I like to skip it unless there's like someone starving that I can fix that problem. So now that all the houses are fixed. I usually like it at 2 times because that's the calming rate. And now that all the houses are built, we need a food production. Well, not really, so. I usually make, from tips and tricks from what I've learned, I usually make a 10 by 10 crop field in the middle of my town. There we go. Now, it should say a cup, and then a low, and it should say red, and firewood. Now that we're on firewood, I can tell you something new. After I'm done with this. So if it has this circle, what you want to do, you want to go to question mark, and then say what you can plant. I usually plant the healthy thing, which is cabbage. And then since it's a 10 by 10, I hire 2 people to take care of it. Now I have to make a wood soccer person, which would be like resource production. I'd click on that, and then I go to the axe, which is woodcutter, and that makes firewood. So I'd press R to rotate it, and then there we go. Now that is being built, since we need firewood pronto and it's low resource right now, what we'd want to do is go into the settings sign again. We'd press the arrow, which is increased priority. We'd hover over, we'd draw a line, and then go over it. And that increases the priority of things that you need to build like pronto. While that is building, I am going to make a fishing dock, which you click on the apple, and then you go to the fish, and then you'd go over to a stream, and then once it's all green, you click A. And then now that that's top priority, they aren't going to be building this. They're probably going to be building this after it. Now 2 things are low: the reserve of logs and the reserve of stone. So what you would do is you'd go to the axe chopping the wood. You'd go to the pickaxe and axe and make a giant line, and then go down. And all those red marks, you can chop those up because those are all the things that you can chop up. Now that I'm doing all that, now it should be almost done. Now the builder should be working at it. So when the foundations are done, the builders are going to go at it and stuff. And when it says remove something out of something, that means you have to remove trees out of that area, trees or rocks. Now that they're doing this, go back to the axe. And if you want to remove just straight up trees, nothing else, you go to harvest trees. This is rocks. If you want to, if you have a herbalist or a berry collector, you would only want to remove stone. And this is iron, you'd only remove iron. And then this, you remove everything with remove resources. And then if you go back to this is remove buildings, and this is remove roads, and yeah, and that's canceling removals that you do not want to do. Now my woodcutter should be done, so now I'm gonna hire 1 person to that. Now it should be past spring, since it was early spring. It should be late spring. Yes. So it goes early spring, spring, and then late spring. So you have enough time to manipulate all your stuff before it becomes winter. Because when it becomes winter, no one can make food. So you need to save up as much food as you need and you want. So you start off with 1,500 food, and you end up with, they all start storing it in their house, so then they can eat it during the winter and stuff. And you need this guy to make firewood, so then they can all be warm, because if they all start getting cold, then they'll start freezing to death. The last game I played was when I did this, and then it was winter, and then everything went wrong when everyone started starving, and then everyone died. So when it got down to 10 people, I quit, because I couldn't do a lot of the jobs that I had. And that's when I started this up a new game, and I decided to record it. So now that this is about to be done, if you just click on it, it'll tell you what it needs. You don't need to remove anything. And this is how it tells you complete. And now I usually hire 2 fishermen because it takes a little. I usually build 2 fishing docks because this all right here is not going to be enough food for the whole winter. So if you click on this, that circle is where their fishing radius is. So you want to build a fishing dock a little ways from that one, like right around here. Right there, yeah. That's where I'm going to build mine. So then we have 2 fishing posts. So then I don't think we should run out of food this winter. Oh, and if it becomes winter, I usually hire 2 woodcutters so they can make the wood fast, because a lot of people are going to be needing that firewood. And so what I usually do after this and all that, I go to resource and protection. Wait, no, not that. Food again, and then I go to the elk hunting cabin. So where all the game is, which is like right around there, I'd put a hunting cabin. Let's say I want to put it right there. Now they should start building that hunting cabin. But I am going to pause on that, which you can press the pause button, and then they stop building that. And then they should start building the item that you want them to build. Now, since I want that to be builded quick, I'd want to increase the priority of that. And now they should start building that very quickly. They have removed all the items that I wanted them to remove, so I'm going to ask them to remove more so I can get more resources. You always want stone, because in every world, when it's winter, I always get low on stone and logs, because the woodcutter always cuts up all my stone. So, once this is all done and stuff, which I'm going to zoom up to 10, so then they can hurry up on the fishing dock. It passes by time too. Now it's summer instead of early summer and stuff like that. Now the workers should be doing that, so let's calm down. And then let's unpause the lodge, or hunting cabin, I guess. And let's see what we're low on. We're low on food. Well, that's why we're making this. A fishing dock. That's what we need. So while that's happening, it's like starvation, let's go check on our plants. Plants, when it says yielded, that means they're about to be collected. And that's doing that. Let's zoom up time again, and then we should be able to be done with the dock. Yes. Now that I have since I assigned 2 fishermen, now 1 fisherman will go over to this one. See? 1 of 4, that means there's 1 fisherman in that dock, and 1 fisherman in this dock. Now that these are about to be cropped up, no one should be starving anymore, and this should be built. So I am going to make this top priority, because this makes us food too, because it hunts elk, and we can get hide, which we need the tailors to make clothes for everybody, which is technically good. And when I destroy a bunch of stuff and when this fills up, I usually make another one. So what am I low on? I am low on stone. Well, that's why I'm adding a whole forest over here. I wonder why. So this should be completed. Do we have 6 more stone? I have 4 more stone. No. We're gonna have to destroy more stone. So what we do is we go to this, we'd go to stone. Oh wait, no, we do not need any more stone, but still, I'm still going to destroy it since we're still low on stone. You'd click on stone, and that'd clear out only stone, none of the trees, none of the iron. And now that the workers are building the hunting cabin, I'm going to speed it up again. And logs are low, but we're still mining all those. So let's speed it up again to 10 times. And that should be good. Once that's finished, I will lower the time simulation to 2 times, and now I shall hire 2 people, and that is all the workers we have. So now, and you've made the maximum limit, I usually upgrade the maximum limit to 500 because we need firewood for the winter. Now, what you usually want to do after you build all of this is a schoolhouse. Schoolhouse make all the, so when the children grow up, they will not be dumb and forget their jobs, because that happened to me before, and one of my people did not know what a job was, so they just quit their job, which was the wood cutting job, which is bad. I don't want that to happen again. So when all the children grow up, this should be there, so then it helped them. Anyways, if you want me to make a new video, I'm going to need 5 likes to make a second episode to this, because this is very fun and I want to do it too. Anyways, comment down below how you feel about this video, and comment down below if you want me to do another one, and I will see you later. Bye bye.